St. Kitts. Hello, Nevis. Hello, Caribbean. This is Lavi Gumbs, and once again, we are back with the Real Talk. Tonight in the studios with me, I have none other than Curtis Cook, and I have Adrian Webster. And tonight, we are going to be talking about empowerment. And shortly after, we will be having the birthday boy himself, Cordell Cook. He will be joining us. He's out right now, and his birthday date. So, Cordell made 19 years this evening, and he has been doing very, very good when it comes to cricket. So we have his dad here, Curtis Cook, and tonight we're going to have a conversation and to see how we can join together and bring the positive vibes that can empower our people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Once again, I am Lavi Gumbs. This is The Real Talk, 98.9 WINNFM.com. All right, Facebook, massive, good evening. YouTubers, good evening. You don't know how it is. Share the page, tell a friend. Just let them know this is a grassroots show. Positive vibes, non-political affiliated. And we're just here to bring the good news of what is happening in St. Kitts and Nevis and the diaspora throughout the world. Yeah, we're doing it real. And like I said, we're just here to, bring out whatever that can motivate and inspire our people. Good evening to you, Curtis.
Good evening to the listening audience. Good evening to the people on Facebook, YouTube. I just want to say good evening to everybody and a special shout out to Cordell on his 19th birthday. And we're looking forward to doing big things in the future.
Nice. Good evening to you, Adrian.
Good evening to everybody around the world, and Cordell on his blessed, earth-strong birthday. You know what I mean? I hope he enjoying it to the fullest, because he did what he had to do for us, St. Kitts people, in St. Kitts and Nevis. So, good evening.
All right. So, first of all, I must tell you guys, welcome to be here on the show this evening. And tonight, as you know, you guys are two men, I'm female. But I just have to let the public know when it comes to Curtis. I've seen Curtis over the years when it comes to cricket, football, just up there at Warner Park, the good old Warner Park. And you don't know when you hear Curtis. And I just feel honored today to know that Curtis has continued. And look at where he's at today. His very son is a product of Curtis. Curtis, you want to tell the people maybe how Cordell reached thus far?
Well, Cordell love cricket from. People think I'm the engine. Be honest with you, Cordell love cricket from a baby. That's just his passion. I could remember it on YouTube where I get up one morning and I put it on YouTube to save it. Cordell was at the time about 3, 4, somewhere around there. Get up, he outside in the yard by himself. Part of his stump, had a cricket game by himself. He bowl, he run down, he run out the man, and that was always his passion. Cricket, he always loved his cricket. I mean, as I say, he was never interested in anything in the house. He always with the bat, he always got his ball. As I said, that was something that he always wanted to do. And I'm happy to see that he getting a chance. I'm happy to see that he getting the opportunity to follow what he loved doing. I mean, I have his first cricket bat where he break off the handle. I always remember that. And he used to always turn it round to the correct side. I mean, a little miniature bat. I still have that. I have the other bat where he get from Terrence with the name on it. And he was always loved to see cricket. He always loved the cricket. He never see make you want to play football. He never see make you interested in football. He always wanted to have the bat or he wanted to have the ball. And as I say, that was always his passion. And some years ago, he did something. I don't think a lot of people, that's why I'm so passionate about certain things, especially when it comes to the kids. Not just Cordell. These are the kids in the country who like Cordell. But I could speak about Cordell. I remember he always keeps saying to me, Daddy, once he make money from cricket, he want to give back to Magnet Daycare. And I don't think a lot of people is paying attention over children in what they're doing. Cordell, some years ago, he went to the CPL. He was a net bowler, meaning that they hired these guys to go in the net to bowl to the players. And I remember he always said, once he make money from cricket, he wanted to give back to Magnet Daycare. Cordell got 1,005 from the CPL, just being the bowler. He went to courts. He bought a Christmas tree. He bought the lights. He went to Night Daycare, and he set up the Christmas tree. He set up the lights for the kids in Night Daycare. I don't think people paying attention our children. And when you speak like this, people say, oh, but I'm passionate about the things what our kids want to do. But who are we trying to encourage them? Because he don't want to be a part of the gang. He don't want to hold a gun. He want to be a cricketer. And I'm saying that in itself what he did some years ago. Where, listen, a kid he always say, wants to make money from cricket, daddy, I want to give back to Night. The youth man went down court, buy a Christmas tree, light it up for the kids in Night Daycare. And, you know, it's disappointment to see how we just overlook all these things. You understand what I'm saying, Laverne? I expect people to come and speak to him. I mean, we just take things...
Well, I think that, you know, just by doing this, sometimes we need to inform the people. You know, I understand. I mean, of course, we would like people to come and tell us these things, but hopefully, as we, you know, not afraid to come to the media and share these things so the public will know what is happening.
And I understand your point, but hear what I'm saying. Let me get something when you put, like I will say tonight, I was happy to see because I put up a picture with what he did. This is what I'm saying. I'm happy to see that Denzel Llewellyn Douglas also put up the same picture on his page. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes, if you see something, take it and you could run with it. Douglas put it up, that says a lot to me. Samuel put it up because I keep saying these are the people who could help our generation. Douglas had it up, Samuel had it up, Myla Box put it up, and then everybody feed off it. So I'm saying, yes, I might not come to you directly and say, okay, Laverne, I need it. But you see it. So how you react? The point I'm saying, look at how Douglas react. At least Samuel react. And then I keep saying, I don't want people to think it's just about Cordell. Because there's a lot of other kids in this country who play cricket, who is just as good as Cordell, but just need the opportunity.
Absolutely.
And most of us cricketers, be honest with you, Laverne, come from the country. St. Paul's, Sandy Point, Keyon, a lot of these young cricketers.
So Curtis, I guess what I'm hearing here, persons in the sports department, people that have the privilege to bring this information to the public. Because as you know, here in St. Kitts and Nevis, if a politician just go down by the shop, everybody put him out. He's out there, you know. So the fact that you're here speaking about your son and the few people that put it out on their page, right? And that is one of the reasons why I reached out to you, because I saw it. I saw it out.
Exactly.
And I also saw it on WINN FM as well.
I didn't even know it was on WINN FM. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying, that is, as I put it on my page, as I say, I put up the picture. So I'm saying, all the kids are asking for is just somebody to say, hey, I see it on this page, I see it on that page, and that go a long way for them. And I keep saying, though, and they're only asking for, even when they're playing some time, I think we could just stop and give them a 5-10 minutes. Go and look at them for 10 minutes. And I'm not just talking the politician, a lot of the parents too. Let's be real.
A lot of parents don't
A lot of the parents does not show up to look at the kids
and that's exactly
when they are playing.
what I was going to
so
say.
So may not drop the deal with the politician alone, or whoever in charge.
But Curtis, I feel, right, sometimes we just need, and I'm just adding, I think that we here in St. Kitts expect too much entitlements. We want people to do this, people to do that. I think that sometimes if we do our own part, because then again, when it comes to people going out, back in the days, I used to see parents used to pay a little more attention with the children. Most of the time when you see a kid out, you see sometimes the mothers, where's the dad? The dad out there probably with his friends, you know. I'm just going to draw a reference, for instance. Weekends, you know, most men probably working. So on Saturdays or Sunday morning, that's the time when they'll probably get together to go and do the little sports or whatever. And this is like a habit where it's remote, where they do it the same time. So where is the time now for their children or their spouse and stuff like that? So I think that if we, you know, like with what you're saying here, I feel like we need to be more of a family-oriented society, and we need to basically not just talk it, but we need to act it.
And I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I look at the games. I had some games here over the weekend, a couple of weeks ago, where St. Kitts played against Nevis, the Leeward Island tournament. There's a bunch of youngsters who are on the team from St. Kitts. St. Kitts team, let me put it this way. And I mean, some of the games, if you could see, let's say you have 11 players. You ain't see 11 parents. You ain't see 11 fathers. You will mostly see the mothers.
But if you have the band them out there, so they show up.
Right. And I'm saying, and that is one of the biggest problems. Give them a 5-10 minutes of your time. Be there for that moment. Be there for when they're on the field. I mean, when they're on the field playing or batting, doing whatever. You shout. I mean, the other day, Connell play in the park. He drop a catch. I said, Connell, catching practice 6 o'clock in the morning. You're playing around. He went back to bowl. They fell him for 6. I said, that's what when you drop people, they're going to beat you. I'm just saying, I'm his father, but I have to let it, be up front.
Yeah.
Connell,
That's true.
you play around. How the ball gone your leg? Come on, Connell, you're better than that. Some people say you've been hard on him. But if he can't take that from his father, what happens when the coach start to talk? So it's a matter of to build you to. But I hear my father out there talking, Because even me, when I can remember Connell young, when Connell was young and I playing, if I drop a catch, daddy you can't catch, you hear it from him. And this time, you understand? So I'm saying, that parents being around, hearing that voice. I mean, look at Jerry and the Louis brothers. The father always on the outside. When they ain't the father, the mother out there going on, come on, Kyle, come on. So at the end of the day, it gives you that energy.
Encouragement.
And big time encouragement. I hear my father.
Encouragement.
All right. So let me get a chance now to hear from Adrian. It is 8:12 if you're listening. This is Real Talk with Lavi, and we're down here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Our audience is based on local, regional, international, and especially the diasporas that have left St. Kitts for however long, It is just a pleasure to, when I get the feedback from you guys, knowing that you're just happy to, come across and can be a part of a good conversation. Far, what do you say? Far but near?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Adrian, tell us a little bit more about you. Then I'll get back to Curtin.
Good night, everybody. Regional, international, wherever you are in the world. You know what I mean? My name is Adrian Webster, and I am here representing for the young people, even the old, but mostly young people. You know what I mean? My name is Adrian Webster, and I'm here. I've been through a lot in life, to be honest with you. I've been through a lot in life. A lot of people who know me, but who don't know me, well, you will never know unless I tell you at this moment. Life wasn't easy for me, you know what I mean, growing up. I had a good life, and still had bad life, but things went through the bad times, you know what I mean, when I could have been good, but at the end there, I learned to be good in the end.
It's called life experience.
Yes.
You got to figure out things sometimes.
Yes, you got to figure it out.
And I'm looking at you. I mean, you might been through some bad times. Sometimes things what we call bad. As I said, somebody have it worse than somebody else. But everybody's situation is their situation. But I'm looking at you, and you look very healthy to me. So I'm looking.
I am healthy.
I am looking at the good things that you have went through, and hopefully with your mother. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna be straight up frank with the world. I was in gang at a time. And to be honest with you, who in gang right now, trust me, it ain't worth it. It doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it. It comes with a lot of problems, cost of money and everything. And if you're trying to be somebody who want to be somebody in life, trust me, try to open up a legit business. An empowerment business right now is what we're talking about. You gotta be empowered. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about the gang. Stop worrying about the gang. The gang is not something what gonna last forever. Worry about the empowerment of it. You know what I mean? Be empowered. Be able to sustain yourself and your family and everything. They have so much opportunities out there in the world that you can do. Sometimes the banks and the government might not assist you, but always have your dream. Always believe in your dream, because your dream is what makes you. Sometime in the future, it's going to make you, and you got to be about it, you know what I mean?
But Adrian, I mean, sometimes we like to tell people that they got to do this, they got to do that. And as you said, if people are empowered by being motivated of others, they can be inspired. What would you say that would have caused you to join the gang, and how have you learned to be where you're at now and recognize that the gang life was not for you?
To be honest, I'm going to talk straight up and real, because that's me. I always be real with everybody. My brother, my brother who is second to me, people used to choose and pick on him. And as a big brother, you have to defend your brother. You understand? When you have people my age and older, picking on your brother.
So peer pressure then.
So it's peer pressure. And then it come to a point that I didn't want to be in a gang, but people put you in it because they say, oh, you're defending your brother, so you have to be a part of it. But they didn't understand, if you got a brother, you must defend your brother. You know what I mean? You must defend your family. And then it come to that point that I defended my family, and people think that, oh, I was a part of a gang, but it wasn't never like that. I was never a man to go out and do crime. Let me put it that way, to do crime. If you mess with me or my family, I'll do what I have to do to protect my family. But people there was just see it that way. But I'm just trying to let people to understand that it doesn't pay. It doesn't. You could do what you want, and you could feel that you're making progress in it and what's not. But after time, it's not to say successful.
So question, would you say that maybe an absent parent or family, uncles, the male figure would have played a role for that?
Yes, sometimes they do, and it all depends on the individual, if he listens and he could think. But even though sometimes individuals just listen, but it always go with the opposition. As we just speak, the opposition always watch you. Sometimes you decide, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going to do nothing. But the opposition decide, oh, I don't give a shit if you feel that you ain't in nothing or what. They always come at you. So they need help. The youngsters, them at this space and the time need help. And I would always tell any youngster who's not in the position to be in war right now, get into to be empowered.
But how are they going to be empowered, Curtis? For instance, I listened to Curtis' song with his son. I would say that Curtis' son probably was empowered by him as well, even though Curtis don't want to take the credit. You know, Curtis couldn't just come up and want to do certain things if he never see that, you know, probably in his household or from his dad.
Well, as I keep saying, it's encouragement. It's positive vibes. You could empower people in so much ways. I mean, even today, you walk the street, people saying, "Congratulations, Curtis, for your son." That in itself make you feel, but yeah,
good, yes.
I got to push more.
Yes.
I got to fight harder. But to make it easier, he don't make it easy for me most of the time. And as you say, the people could help you by encouraging you, but as you just say, they see you going on the wrong road, but stop the way you're doing. You could do this thing better. But I'm saying we take a lot of things for granted. And all the kids, the children today looking for is somebody to show them why we care. Why I do this way. I'll never do it this way. But a lot of the time we tend to, why you want to do this? Why you say, instead of trying to grab them, you can see them going on the wrong road. I know it's difficult to deal with some of the kids, but all I need is somebody to say to them, hello, stop. Hey, but check what you're doing. You're going on the wrong road. But we just shove your hand in the ear. So if you just shove your hand in the ear, if I say, you're walking the road in the pants down, I will tell the man, put up your pants down, man. Or we tend to just, so these here could encourage them to go from point A to point B.
So let me ask you a question. What you said, we dropped the ball. I mean, what you think would have caused that?
Again, as some of what he was saying, we tend to do not speak to some of the kids them if you see them going wrong. Most children, 99.9 of them, if I say to you, girl, what should you doing? Laverne, they want to hear me. Laverne, come here. Man, what are you doing, miss? Man, you could do better than that. And they will listen. It's the way how we react to them. So, 90% of the time, and we also walk past them. Good morning, good morning. You don't get back a good morning. And again, as the guy keeps saying, how we deal with them. How we have, secondly, we could put certain things in place to help them. Because most of the people you listen to them today, you know, I need this, I need that. But at the end of the day, if you show them the right way, speak to them in the right way. Most of the kids in the village, listen to me, from quarter age right down and up. As my neighbor used to say, as the school of the village. As a matter of fact, they used to call me the walking school bus. All the children in the community at college age, most of them used to carry them home from the care. Again, so because then if I say to them, hey, what you're doing is wrong, stop. They're going to listen. But some of us tend to either we ignore them or we're afraid to talk to them. Even me, sometimes I get that same kind. I suppose a lady came to me the other day. She said that she's a nurse. She said that she see me saying pause, depression is real. And they sent her to speak to me because they said they're afraid there's a funny man. I said, well, she said, but me, she telling me and you're good. I said, but I don't have a problem with people.
No.
If you approach me in the correct way, there's a reason for me to not speak to you.
It's true, you know.
Thank
That
you.
is so true. Because sometimes people will come to you in a kind of way, and when you react to them, you become the bad person.
Yes.
And I'm going to defend myself. But if you approach me in the wrong way, don't expect me to don't say nothing. We are human beings.
We are.
And I'm not, I will tell anybody that boasts about myself. I believe I is the one of the most nicest person you could ever meet.
But Curtis.
But at the end of the day, I'm saying, it's not just me. I'm saying in general. I don't be afraid to talk to people, especially young. I'll be the first person to go and say, when I see them in the street. That's why anybody walk in the street, young people always say, "Me, back cook, the other over at something over at Sharp." I don't know the lady from Adam. And I said to her, I said, "Good night." Then I said, "Miss, you look nice." And something I said, and she said, "You know me?" She said, "Who don't know you? You're the one who always speaking up for young people."
Oh, that's actually felt good.
Exactly. So I'm saying, how are we trying to help? We need to start to approach them. Don't be afraid to
Togetherness.
You know what I think, though? I'm just going to add to what you're saying here. I feel that we become a society quick to defend. So it's like we're more on the defensive, waiting for something to happen, and you have all the aggression. But we don't really be examples or role models for our children. We expect our children, role models would be like, say, like the movie stars.
Yeah.
Persons that are out there.
The foreigners.
Right, than inside your home. But your role model should start from in your home.
In your home, yeah. Your father, your mother, your grandparents. That is what I grew up. I'll be honest with you. With me, my grandfather was my role model. And I went everywhere with my grandfather. His name was Stanley Amory. He used to be the chairman for Social Security. And when you see I go out with my grandfather, I go shopping everywhere. My grandfather carried me everywhere. And when I see certain people, I didn't know. Ducky and all them there. I see them as a young little boy growing up. But I didn't know these people to who they are till now I reach big. And I was like, yo, these people, I might respect my grandfather.
So basically you're saying that when we was growing up, when you were growing up,
Yeah.
the old was connected with the young.
Yes.
The young is basically not connected with the old. Matter of fact, you will have even children calling the parents old. When you're old, you don't know what's going on. But at the end of the day, who is holding down the home? The person that is considered to be old.
Old, yeah.
And I feel like a lot of us have the misconception of old, or a bit too judgmental upon the exterior than the interior of a person. I feel as a black community, I think that we need to have more involvement. We need to have more encouragement. And I find that a lot of the older people, and when I say older, you're talking about even, say, over 30
Yeah.
up,
Yes,
right?
yes,
A lot of them,
yes.
because they never had any small days or outdoors life. The outdoor lives for many here in this small federation is just going out by the bars, drinking, smoking, and having sex. They really don't have a balance, and that is why a lot of relationships don't even last, because there's nothing else to really talk about. And I'm just so happy, as you know, somebody like Curtis, who is so political driven, he still have time with his children.
Yeah.
And that is
yeah.
very important. So it shows balance
A lot of respect
is important.
On that. A lot of
Laverne.
respect on that.
Just
Lot of respect on that.
You know, a lot of people have said to me, Cook, I never see you drink before. And I said to them, Lataya can't drink more than me. But guess what? Me ain't gonna be down the bus terminal every Friday beating the rum.
Beating it, yeah.
And I'm not saying it is wrong, but I'm saying sometimes we look at these guys, they have kids. You know what I used to do on Friday night?
Tell
years
us,
ago with
tell
Cadell?
us, tell us.
Me and you used to go down the bus terminal, sit down and relax. While you drinking a beer, a pear jello, or you drinking a beer. So, because there's come a time when you're going to go, because you're 18. So it's not that you're dragging him in the way. But sometimes I say, you know what, me and my son could go down the terminal and sit down and cool.
Exactly.
And we go. But guess what, most fellas just go down there, some of them, you don't even know they got children. My daughter, that's my best friend. That's the love of my life. Except to my girlfriend, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We are very close. I went to pick them up this afternoon. When they jump in the truck, each of them, every time they come in the truck, we hug and we kiss. So I'm saying again, as the parent, 90% of the time, our children just need a little love.
Love.
They need affection.
Love.
That's what I'm going to tell you this one.
Love.
And it made me
love
cry.
is-
I'm going to be honest with you. I came home one afternoon. There's a girl living up 2 houses from me named Brittany Johnson. Very nice little girl. She shouted her from my house yard. Good afternoon, Curtis. How was it there at work today? This is a 7-year-old. I said it was good. And I started to cry. I said, imagine a little girl
Yes.
is asking me, how was
was
my
it
day?
today?
The big people, some of us are not doing
They
that.
don't do that. No.
There's another little one live on the other side. She grandmother named Belle. She was at the meeting last night. Well, I did, just before I come. She said, hey, Curtis, what's going on? She come home with her bike. I said, she about 3 or 4. I said, I need to drive ride on the bike. She said, no, Curtis, you're too big for the bike. But push me on the bike, let me teach you how to ride the bike. I'm saying, these are the things what tick me off with a lot of these kids.
Of course.
And I'm saying, again, we take them for granted. All the children are asking for is somebody to just show them that they love them.
You know what I see too here in St. Kitts and Nevis, because sometimes when people hear me saying St. Kitts and Nevis, this is a platform for our people. You know, we can only speak about what is happening here. I feel that sometimes, Curtis, and I'm sure you guys can relate to what I'm going to say now. Sometimes we don't know what to say to people when we see them. Let me draw a reference.
That's in a nutshell.
Let me draw a reference, for instance. I was in a particular place the other day, and somebody came over. I don't even want to repeat what they said. But the first, when they said something like that, I was like, why would an older woman, a big woman, want to say something like that? And then when I tell it to her, she was like, you're mad? I said, no, I don't mad. I'm just surprised that you would even say something like that, right? So I now become the bad person to her. And I am just saying that, as Curtis always said, depression is real.
It's
And we got to be careful what we're saying to people, right? The other day, again, I went to Hartford, and I walked in by the counter, and I said, good morning. Nobody answered. And I understand that sometimes people don't hear you, but literally, they were so taken up into what they're doing, they did not hear.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, when nobody does say good, reply to anybody when they say good morning, and that is when they heard me, right? Anyway, cut a long story short, Curtis and Adrian, when I went outside, who outside trying to get a ride? And when she saw me, she couldn't do nothing but put her hand over her mouth. Me is the same one that she never answered. Out there waiting. I had a cap on my head, so it's when she look up and she see the cap, right? She put up her hand and she take it back down quick. So I said, no, it's okay. Where you want to go?
Yeah.
But at the time, I really I was not going in that direction. And another instance, I go exercise at morning. We pass sometimes the same set of people. And one particular woman, right? One particular woman, right? She will answer. I mean, she will pass. And she's so into her exercise, don't say nothing. And I would say to my co-partners who are exercising with us, I said, what if something happened to that woman? The same people that she passed, like she didn't even exist. Nobody was passing, right? And I just feel that it is time that we need to be a little more courteous and
That's
recognize people. You know, we should not talk to people because they're our friends, you know? And I think that, you know, we need to be more empowered because empowerment come in all different forms.
Yes, that is true. I'll be honest with you. When I was younger, I didn't used to say, good afternoon, and what's not. Even though my parents them teach me to say it. At the age of teenager, I used to, saying good afternoon to everybody I see. But when you reach maturity, you understand good afternoon goes a long way. Because sometimes people in a mood that they're not happy because they're going through whatever situation. Sometimes that good afternoon make them smile. People don't understand. It makes them happier or healthier in life. And just as you say, you know what I mean? Because you don't know. They ain't say nothing, but you trying to be more respectable to make it happen. For something happened to her, she dropped down.
Well, all I'm saying, right, I just feel as a small place, we should be a little bit more customer friendly.
Yes.
We should recognize family is very important. Friends, we should know the difference between comrades and constituents versus friends or neighbors. Because you can be somebody comrade today, and tomorrow you're not their comrade.
That's true.
You know, the same thing for constituents, where people can only come in gathering, large gathering. And I just feel like in order for persons to be empowered, we must remember the children, the youths.
Once you're empowering yourself into business, you have to understand people are most respectable. People is who get your business organized and operation. People is what you need to make you be who you are. When it comes to people, we have to have, and one thing I learned about St. Kitts, we need customer service to be up to the time. Customer service is not. People always like, they got to come to do business here. No. Nobody have to come to the business here. They could decide they want to come because they're young. That's why a lot of people maybe when it comes to the business or whatever they're trying to do. But you have to always have a smile because you never know what somebody going through. Hi, good day. How are you doing?
You know what I feel? I feel that I feel that we as a people need to act our part. Most of the time we always hear people telling us what other person's supposed to do, but we still cannot talk about us as a person doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on Real Talk with Lavi, and this evening we have Mr. Cordell Cook. He just joined with us, and he's celebrating a birthday today, so happy birthday to you, Cordell.
Blessed Earth Strong.
Thank you for coming. How was your day? Good. So what you did today?
Speak up, man.
Went to the movies.
You went to the movies?
Yes.
How you feel being 19 today?
Feel great.
You feel great?
Yeah.
Cordell, so you're into cricket, and I see you all over Facebook. I don't know you personally. I saw you from Curtis with his lives. I see you guys. And then I also saw you now bigging up on the airways with, is it 5 wickets?
Yes.
How was that experience? For the under
feeling
for the
good.
under what?
Under 19.
Under 19 tournament, Leeward
Yes.
Islands.
Yes.
So you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I need to know more than how you feel good. What made you feel good? How did you felt getting those wickets, or what did you do to get those wickets?
I felt great bowling the ball length. Walk out the ball, about chain hard. Yeah.
So when you was bowling, right? Did you target? Because I said did you say right leg?
Yeah.
Right. Were you targeting a particular area when you was gonna aim at the stump?
Yes. Ball the ball straight to the stump.
Straight to the stump.
Yeah.
It sound like I know about cricket, right? I had my little small days, but them time used to be bat and ball, and that is why
Around us.
Right. That is why I'm so happy when I see some of you guys today making it out there in the Leeward Island and the international, because we did not have that opportunity. So you see yourself going further than the under 20,
On 19.
under 19,
Yes.
right? But God, you look so small and like petite. Well, how you get so much strength bowling out them people and five and
Skill,
being like
skill,
the
I-
champion of the game?
I trying to figure out that he gonna be another Brenner. I'm more.
I want Cardell to tell me. Cardell, but I guess it don't have nothing to do with how small you be, right? Your strength
Yeah.
and your experience. You said that your dad play a part in it? A
Yeah.
role?
It's just he was small.
Right. Cardell, I want to ask you a question, being 19. How is it as a 19-year-old? It is easy to be influenced in going into gangs and basically just being an unruly kid. How was it for you to maintain your stability by being able
Focus.
to? Could you let Cardell answer, please?
No.
Yeah.
It was hard at once when I was small. When I was growing up, chain hard and so outside playing cricket. Every time I wake up, father tells that to go outside to play cricket and so. It was being my dream to play cricket, be a cricketer. Yeah.
Wow. So, Curtis, you see what is happening? Sports help a lot with these children, with their time, their space, their energy.
But this, this is exactly the point I'm making all the time, Lavi. If you go up the park on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, the amount of young boys in the park practicing hard. I remember one afternoon I picked him up. He went to Connery to school. Pick him up after 5. When we coming home, he said, Daddy, I want to go in the park and practice. Make a walk, I said, but Colonel ain't tired. I said, boy, them don't tired enough. Cricket is the food. I'm just saying, again, the encouragement, keep them on the right track. And you could only do that by guiding them and helping them.
Sure.
And I keep saying, it's not just Cardell. Yes, Cardell is my son. But there's Topsy, there's Trey. I could call so much of young cricketers who out there. There's one just came back from Antigua in the under 15, made the most runs, pick up wickets. You have Kyle, who I see from a little boy coming. The same guy now who getting ready to be picked on the West Indies team. I remember he just the same age as Cardell, growing up, playing. When they used to come playing cricket with us, we used to afraid to bowl fast to them. Because they were so small and snatchy like Cardell. Look at Kyle today. Look at Maya. And I'm saying, who have them ready to be today? The father, the mother. Always there to encourage. It's the same thing, and that's all I keep saying to our people. He said something about, a while ago, about customer service. And when he said that, I like to hear that. Because the point I'm making again, and I always said to him, nobody could teach me about customer service. It is in you. Customer service, nobody's supposed to teach us. It's supposed to be with it. Saying good morning, good afternoon is normal. Saying good morning, I tell him all the time, Cardell, sorry. And I said to him all the time, Cardell, even when you're on the field, good morning, when you're on the field playing, concentrate. When you're off the field and you're walking on the street, say good afternoon, say good morning to people. Because you never know where you're going to end up in this world. You listen again. Laverne, I could tell you, 35 years ago, I met a white guy. The man left St. Kitts. He came here as a tourist 35 years ago. Remember working on the beach. And about 2 years ago, I put up something on my Facebook page. And the guy said, "This can't be Curtis Cook." I said, "Yeah." He was in a car with a guy named Ali. He live in Miami, a taxi. Ali got on his St. Kitts thing. The man said, "Ali, you from St. Kitts?" Ali said, "Yeah."
Ali from the village?
Yes.
Yes.
Ali said, "Yeah." The man said, "I know a fella in St. Kitts named Curtis." Ali called me on the phone. Me and the guy talk. He came back on a cruise ship. We met after 35 years. The man keeps saying, "Cook, Curtis, I always had you in my heart. Because when I came to St. Kitts, you look after me." So as he said, customer service. That's when I used to work on the beach. And I'm going to let the world know about this one. You see, I keep saying everybody's a Curtis Cook, but who's Curtis Cook? And the same thing I try to do when it comes to discipline, I try to instill it in the kids. Everybody can remember I'm alive.
Nice.
I give me that Alash and Gian and alive.
Yeah.
But that's to tell you, stay in line. And that's what I tell him all the time. Have respect for people. The world today, you don't know who's looking at you, you don't know where you could end up in the world. And why I say this, customer service. I remember some years ago at TDC. Lavi, Gumbs, her name is? Good. We went to deliver a fridge on Saturday. The technician wasn't there. They kept the fridge. And I mean, anybody, I'd have been upset too. Lavi was very upset, which she had all right to. I pull out the fridge, Laverne. I mop it up, I sweep it out. When I finish, you know, she said, "It's people like you TDC needing customer service."
Are you genuine?
They hire as a consultant for customer service. And she talk about it. Why I say that nobody's supposed to teach you customer. And he's right. Something you're going in some stores in town, and just the way the people look at you, it make you don't want to buy.
Absolutely.
But if
That's
I
true.
walk in the store, if I walk in, from the time you come in, the store must make you buy something. How are you doing today? How was your day?
You know, when a few years ago, right, I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina. And when I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, it had a lot of other people, like Americans and stuff, especially older people. And for every place I go, even into places like Kroger's, similar to Walmart, those, you know, Publix and stuff. And before I get in India, I am more or less one of the only black person. And then you hear them, "Oh, hi, how you doing? Good morning." So I did looking back, you know, like wondering who they're talking to, Curtis. So I recognize it's me. So then after a while, I was like, my whole mindset, concept of these people, what they put on the TV, the media and stuff like that. Not saying that it's not there. But as I say, when you say monkey see, monkey do, eventually it become a part of me, you know. And I feel that people livelihood, people lifetime experience, you learn as you go. As Curtis said, nobody's supposed to tell you, but sometimes we get encouraged from other people. And if why not? Just like how we could follow the badness to bring down people, why we can't follow the good to build people?
And as I say, Laverne, Laverne. I try to keep telling him all the time, Cordell, stay on course.
Cordell, you know what I mean?
Yeah, stay online.
When you say stay on course, what do you mean?
Do my chores and so.
And what you think you're doing as a young man in terms of with what your father telling you? You're seeing the blessings of it, right?
Yeah.
Stay focused. When you're on the field, you don't know who's looking at you. There's so much opportunity out there when it comes to cricket. You might not see, you might not think that it's going to pay off, but people looking. Your attitude, your demeanor,
Sure.
the way how you operate in and on and out. That's what I tell him. Make sure that you carry yourself in a manner that people could look at. Even though you're a gangster, you should know.
Yeah.
Nobody can point you out and say,
Right.
why I say this level, cricket can carry you places. 2 years ago, there's a team was here from Atlanta playing cricket. I played against them. Laverne get a phone call. I was over the beach on Sunday that the team want me to come to Jamaica with them. Guess what, Laverne?
What?
I was in Jamaica last year, staying in one of a 5-star hotel. Was treated like a king. Cricket. And you know where they come from again? because my personality to these people. So all I'm saying to our people is opportunity, especially our youngsters. It's important to say good morning, to have manners, because sometimes you see people going, you don't know who people be. And tell it to him, so tomorrow you could end up in England. Tomorrow you could end up in Antigua. He went to Antigua some years ago, end up playing with a club. So I'm saying there's opportunity for all of us.
Yeah, I think I saw that when you posted.
But I'm saying we need to now try to harness to help
Help. Yeah.
our children.
There's somebody saying if you're related to a Calvin Cook,
No.
and someone is saying that they enjoy listening to Curtis. So, Diamond Rock.
Thanks for that anyway though.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying to our people, and this mainly for me, is a lot of we fathers. It hurts, I'm going to be saying it tonight, it hurts me to see how some of we fathers operate with we kids. Fathers. Fellas, all our children asking us to do is show them love. That can't be so hard. Take time out and spend time with your children. Because they live with me since 3 years. Like people realize that, 3 years is 18 today.
Wow.
19 today.
That seems
3 years got to live with me. And I'm going to say this tonight. I sacrifice living in America to be with my son.
Wow.
I believe you.
Okay?
All right, it is 8:47. You're on the Real Talk with Lavi. And we have here in our studios Mr. Curtis Cook and Adrian Webster, and also Curtis' son, which is Cordell Cook. If you're just in tune, welcome. We're basically sharing some of our experience and some empowerment that can help our people. Adrian, you have
Definitely.
anything to say?
Yeah, to all the young people out there, I like to talk about empowerment. Straight up. I have a dream just like you have a dream. And if you have a dream that you could do something in St. Kitts and Nevis, the Federation, please do not let anybody tell you that it's not possible of happening. You know what I mean? Because it can be done. All you need is somebody who could relate with you and make it to perfection for you to make it happen. Because trust me, it as Curtis Cook does say, the pressure is real. But you have to make it from that. You know what I mean? It is real, yes, but you have to make it. Don't let nobody discourage you. Always push. What you want to do, push. Once it's legit, the business, push. You understand? I've been in gang, so I understand how maybe some of your gangsters may be going through situations and you want to be into a legit and you want to bypass the gang and what's not. Trust me. Don't stop. Push.
But the majority, I find, of people that are in gangs are who are searching for something.
Yes.
Right? They're neglected in so many ways. They either unruly don't want to listen at home because some of them come from good homes and the peer pressure, it have some children, they just don't have any imagination. They basically follow other people. And as you said, father figures. I think that we as a small society, we need to really want to empower the youths.
Yeah.
And we need to
Definitely.
encourage the youths as well.
Yes.
Most of the time, like I said, what I'm seeing here, a lot of young people in relationships, and a lot of them are getting depression from that because they go on, they're taking on a lot of responsibilities without them able to take care of themselves. So there's also misconceptions of relationships where persons are just jumping into relationship. And I could speak for myself as well because we all been there. Sometimes we have to figure it out. And this is why it's important for us who have been there, to come back and do like what you guys are doing. Share back within the community because look at Cordell at 19.
He's doing
He
great.
got out, he started to go into his relationship, putting time into something that he himself not even ready for, right? And I think that a lot of people, like I said, the misconception of being in a relationship is not for children. You're supposed to be responsible when you're going into a relationship.
Yeah.
Laverne,
Hello.
I have a picture here. I don't know if the camera will be able to see it. It's a picture with a guy named Carl and
Wait,
Tuckett.
let me show you. Maybe I could put it
Yeah,
up.
put it up, let everybody see. Look at the two pictures. That's Carl and Tuckett and Cordell. At the time, Carl was taller than Cordell. Now Cordell is taller than Carl. The point I'm making,
Yes.
these are two youngsters I could remember years ago in Nevis. We went Nevis for a day, like a day out for Nevis. And we happened to drive to the park. And I was practicing the kiddie cricket. Because I said, Daddy, may want to bother go nowhere else. I want to go practice. We stopped and he went and played with them. I remember saying to them, one day I'm going to see the two of you competing against each other.
Oh, wow.
That was my word.
Yes.
There's a guy in Nevis, they sold Rest in Peace, they called Pumpy Boy. Remember that good? He called the two of them. He said, hey, come here. He tell them roll over the hand. That's the first time Cordell ever bowl. The man said, once you could roll over and you could bowl. The man teach Cordell and Carlan to bowl.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. It's all he passed the rest of
yes,
his
yeah.
life. And I keep saying, I ain't gonna live to see. I hope I live to see the two of y'all competing. You playing for Nevis and he
He's
playing
playing
for
for St.
St. Kitts.
Kitts. Or maybe playing on the same.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Years later, Cordell went to Nevis to play in an under 19 tournament, St. Kitts versus Nevis. We saw them play against each other. The other picture, if you look at it now, the other one was in the park, in the cool and smooth. That was in the park. Cordell played against him in the park just the other day. And he was one of the wicked Cordell get.
Oh, wow.
So I'm saying, this is just the start of two youngsters who grow up from small. Carlin a very good cricketer. This is your man got big things happening for him too. His father is Tuckett, also who the umpire and play for West Indies from Nevis. His mother is from Barbados. I'm saying, look at these two kids. Play from since small. Now they go up now, it's reversed. Cordell now is taller than him. In the picture you could see he was taller than Cordell.
Right.
Now we look at them. They're already competing against each other. And these are the positive things we want to be talking about. I mean, look at the picture. When Cordell's small, and look at him now today. So I'm saying, as you're saying, Laverne, we got to keep these things. And the other thing, we have a lot of us as people in the federation, I want to think it's a Nevis, we doesn't take pictures seriously. We doesn't store with pictures. A lot of people see me, they tell me, Cook, you like to take pictures. But I could show back picture with Cordell
Right.
inside the house playing. If you go on YouTube, you'll see them. I could show you a Cordell picture within the crib. I could show you Cordell when you go into deck here, because I saved them. It's important to save pictures of our children when they're growing up.
Curtis, the pictures, what people take in nowadays is the selfie glam look.
Yeah.
So, as you said, if you take pictures of meaningful things that as a child become a man,
Okay.
he can look back and see the pattern and,
What
where-
he been accomplished.
Absolutely.
And that's the point. I'm saying he could not go back. Look at this picture. Wait, no. Look at. I'm gonna show you the one. Well, again, look at this one. This is Cordell in the park. You see how small he is? That is Cordell in the park, a little boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are featuring Curtis Cook's son, Cordell. Today is his birthday. He made 19 years old. And his father is so proud of him, so he's looking into his phone book
Yeah,
and pulling up pictures when Cordell was a little kid.
that's what I'm saying.
I just
This
see
is-
you just now. Curtis, I just see you pull up a picture just now with you and your son together just now.
That's what's in Antigua.
Close. And
Look at this one.
Well, Curtis, the
When you
people
go
out
into
there
Dekia.
liking it, so...
Look at that. When you go into deck here,
Once again, if you're just in
Wow.
tune,
wow.
Cordell Cook, he made 19 years today, and he was a superstar on the under 19 cricket tournament. Exactly what island?
yeah, under 19, playing for St. Kitts.
And he made how many wickets?
He get 10 overs, 5 maiden, 8 runs, 5 wickets.
And this is young Cordell you guys are seeing right here on the camera.
Superstar for
Right.
St. Kitts
I'm saying,
and
Laverne,
Nevis.
the point I'm making, we as parents, we need to save our kids' pictures.
Yeah.
Again,
I think that,
Look at that.
I think parents, yes, I think maybe what you need to do is to get these pictures.
no, half them, no, they can't go anywhere.
No, I'm just.
You mean-
Hear me out.
you
Let me
mean-
let me
yeah.
finish. Maybe you can feature, there's a St. Kitts Times. You can get some of the pictures and try and get them to feature in when Curdle was small, up until now, because these are some very good shots.
Yeah. There's one when he did an interview on SKN Vibes some years ago. I still have, I'm saying. So the point I'm making, a lot of us as parents, this is a lesson for some of
Well,
us.
some parents, they
When
can
our
only...
kids is doing certain things, time to take the pictures. You don't have to, sometimes take them when they're in the moments.
But Curtis, that's the whole point. Some of these parents not even allowed to take pictures. It is so sad. As I said, a lot of men here in this federation, they spend time on themselves. And the weekend, they go with the boys. It's like the same pattern, right? They go with the boys, they play whatever, they will cook up and everything. And the stuff that they would do out there with the boys, they would never do it inside in the home with their children or with their loved ones.
That is the point.
That's true.
Some years ago, Colin went to England. He was at Dunnington Cricket Club. He met a youngster when he was small.
Colonel, how do you feel we're talking about you? You feel good, right? Yeah. So we have 2 minutes. It's to wrap it up. So I'll give you 1 minute, Curtis.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
Laverne, I want to thank you for inviting me and my son, the guy here, on your program. It was a very informative program, very interesting, and I hope a lot of people take what I said and on the positive. Let's look at all the positive. Let us start to know. Pay attention to our youths. Pay attention to the generation of tomorrow. All they're asking for is we as parents to just show them some love, just show them that we care, and we're willing to do whatever we can to help them going forward. That's all they're asking for.
All right. Thank you so much. Adrian, in a nutshell, you have a half a minute to wrap up.
Well, to be honest, I would like to say thank you, Laverne and Curtis Cook and his son. Happy birthday
Thank you.
again, you know what I mean? And for all those who want to be empowered, you know what I mean? Because this is what the program about, empowerment. You need to always remember whatever you want to do in life, stick to it. Don't let nobody tell you that it can't be done. Nothing you can't. There's nothing in this world you can't. If you need to be perfectionist, to be perfection, then somebody could help you on that.
Half a minute.
So just do what you have to do. Enjoy your life and try to get whatever you want to do in there. Because St. Kitts right now, we need it. We need it. We have a lot of local kids and even people who older want to be in that
Okay,
position.
Adrian, thank you so much for
yes,
being here.
yes,
And Mr.
enjoy
Curdle, it was a pleasure having you here. Do you have any advice to give to the youths out there of your age?
Yeah, I want to say, just focus on your dream, you will come true. And thank you all for wishing me happy birthday. And yeah.
Yeah, nice. Happy birthday once again to Curdle. Thank you so much for being a part of the Real Talk with Lavi every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m. I look forward for you guys to share the page, tell a friend, and just let them know that this grassroots show is here to stay for St. Kitts and Nevis empowerment.